Homage to Shakyamuni Buddha, Master Yonghua. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining our Saturday morning meditation session. And how everyone's doing this morning? How's your sitting? We have some new faces. Is that may I ask if the first time to us, or you have come before? Just two gentlemen over there.
Oh, yes, this is my first time coming to the meditation. My name is Dennis Lee, and I came with my son, Stephen Lee.
Hi.
Yeah, hello. Oh, I think you came to the San Francisco Center, right? Which was at one time. Oh, I remember now.
Yes, I came to the San Francisco Center to learn about meditation, and I received your book, and it was very good. I started practicing after that.
Okay. So how is your sitting? May I ask? Because you were sitting like the whole time during our meditation session that time.
Yeah, I'm doing the full lotus meditation, and I work up to almost 50 minutes, and so I'm thinking. I read the book. They say I could ask for a good knowing advisor so that I could progress more. So I'm thinking about doing that.
I see. Okay, thank you. So during my session this morning, did you cross your legs in full lotus? You did that. I remember you did that at the San Francisco Center. But this morning, did you do that, or you do that at home every day? How is the progress? Okay, never mind. So don't worry.
My progress is good. I noticed that a lot of things that bothered me in the past, it got buried, and so when I'm doing the meditation, it come up, and so I need to purge that out of my system so that I can be more clearer, have more clarity.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes. So hello everyone, because we have here now a new gentleman, because I think last year we have a chance to come to San Francisco Center and introduce our BOI and master to people who were interested there, and then Mr. Lee, right? Mr. Lee came to the session, and he sat in full lotus the whole time at that time. So we were very surprised. Yeah, it's very vigorous, and now he found that we handed our Zen handbooks #1 to everyone joining who were interested. And then he got one, and now he read the book and found out that he need to follow a good advisor. So it's so amazing. So now he's coming to us, and he continued to relax, and he's described during the sitting, there are a lot of things he buried in the past and are coming up to his mind. Anyone feel have the same experience with that, and do you have any suggestion for that? Mr. Lee, is that when the memory come back to you, did it bother you during the sitting?
Yes, it bothered me when I meditate. All my memories come up, and so I think it just takes some time for me to purge. I think I'm only meditating for 50 minutes. I'm not sure if I meditate longer, will I be able to purge it out? Because, yeah, I mean, when I meditate, I also try to do read the book, like I could chant Ami Tofu. And so I think a few days ago when I was meditating, I saw like a golden Buddha in my third eye. But I remember reading it in the book that say, don't pay attention to that, just keep on meditating, keep on with your concentrating on your samadhi. And so I'm trying to build my concentration power so that I can just focus more on the spiritual mind than the carnal mind. So, there's, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So anyone who have experience with past memory coming up during your meditation and that bother you, and what would you do in that case? Would you like to share experience with us? Yeah, it actually happened to me. So I remember when I just started meditation with masteryonghua. Like I was a lay person, and just fighting with my first hour. The first hour, and it's very painful at that time, and trying to do 2 hours, but then I think during Chanji, and when crossing the legs, and it hurt, beside the leg pain hurt, and then the memory from the past come, and I was crying during that time. Yes, it's not flavorful experience though. Way more than temple comment, please speak.
Thank you. Thank you, Master. Good morning.
Hello.
I just
Hello,
want to. I'd just like to share and also welcome our new people to Dharma Treasury. It's so nice to see you there, and it sounds great that you had a wonderful experience with sitting. I find that I look forward to cultivating because I'm kind of happy that I'm able to dig out maybe some memory or something that bothered me that I tried to ignore. And when you sit and maybe for me, sometimes I have some pain in my legs while I sit, it seems to help me let go of something, a bother, something that is bothering me. So I really appreciate being able to work on myself with the help of the Buddha helping me with my chi and helping me become healthier at the same time. So I think it's really exciting that you're doing this, and it's a way of really helping yourself. And then it helps relieve a lot of inner pain, inner pain as well as physical pain. So I find it really a wonderful way of helping myself through my cultivation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vicky, for sharing. So, Mr. Lee, I have a question. When you cross your leg, do you feel pain in the legs? Maybe I didn't hear you mention about that. I'm not sure you experience pain.
Yes, when I sit in the full lotus position, I feel a lot of pain. But then I notice that as time goes on, you become blissful. It doesn't hurt so much. But then as you go further, then it hurt again, and then your legs become numb. And then I notice that when I reach, like 50 minutes, my legs are numb, and so I tell myself, there's nothing to be afraid of because I'm just feeling numbness, and so my my back kind of bothered me a little bit now, so I figure that I need to, it's just like exercise, you need to keep on progressing and keep on enduring the pain. And eventually, my knees and my ankle around that area was very painful, but now it's numb. So I concluded that my back, it hurt now, so maybe over time it would also become numb. I just need to wait for the endorphin hormone to activate so that my lower back won't hurt anymore. So I just keep on enduring. And I remember that Master Yonghua said that to keep on enduring so that it will increase your patience. And so I try to keep that in mind.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I think you're on the right direction. Yeah, we try to sit longer, just a little bit a day, like maybe 1 minute, or for a few days if you try your best to endure. But then the numbness, it will go away for, I think, for if you sit longer and within an hour and a half, then the numbness can go away. That's the first thing you can let go. Yeah, the numbness, that the burden of the numbness, but it will go away for sure for many people, for most of us, I believe, when we sit long enough, and then the numbness will not bother you anymore. Yeah, but then later is the pain. The pain is lasts much longer. Yes. So I think you are in good direction. That try more, try your best. That's all. Yes. And I think that taking the numbness and the pain maybe you can have your attention to there, but you still feel that they not bother you enough. You just sit longer. Yeah, because you mentioned about pay attention. You saw the image of a golden Buddha, and you try not to attach to it. That that's a good, that's correct reaction to the vision of that. But then I think you need to have some, and you said you try to focus on the spiritual mind, but I think it's very difficult. It's abstract, but right now we need to have something concrete for us to pay attention. Either you said before you can recite Buddha name, that's a good way, and or you can sit long to have the pen. It captures the whole mind. Since that you another thing that is concrete for you to focus on, or you can focus on the navel. That techniques only show in the book of Master Yonghua too. Yeah, you can have a lot of techniques in there, but the spiritual mind, I think we should be careful about that. We don't know that what that is. Yeah, it's very abstract. Anyone have any comment or any thoughts that you would like to talk to Mr. Lee? Oh, okay. Also, anyone have any question, any comments about anything else? So I recently think we DTT Sangha went together with an non-profit organization called Grassroots, and we joined them for, I think, on Wednesday morning. We joined their volunteer activity. So we went to the bed Belmont Park, something like that in Menlo Park. So we went there and we spent time to take care of the young plants they grow in that park as part of their program. And so we pull out the weed and water the plants. And after that, together with other volunteers of that organization, we do the meditation. So one of the volunteers there asked us. So he asked a very practical question that how meditation helped me to make more money. That's what he asked. I didn't hear that kind of question before because I have no clue. But then I told him a lot of people thought a lot of different things. Like you cross your leg and you clear up your mind in the morning, and then you come to work with clear mind, and you can work better. Something like that. I think I gave the same kind of answer that you when you meditate and then you increase your concentration power and then you work more efficiently, something like that. But yes, I listened to old Chanchi Dharma talk master, and master have like very awesome answer on how you make money with your meditation. So I would like to bring up to anyone who is interested in making money. Do any of us have any idea how to meditation help you make money? Yeah, I think if you know and then you try to do meditation, you don't want to do anything else. Okay, I think White Mountain Temple have a comment or question or answer for that. Yes, please, White Mountain Temple, please speak.
Hello, Master Yi. I've been meditating for a while, and I feel I'm keep getting poorer and poorer and poorer. Is there a way to make more money? I would like to know how to do so, because I personally also wanted to learn how to make more money, but I'm just keep getting poorer.
Okay, is that the question from White Mountain Temple? Anything else? Okay.
Hello. Hello, Master. I'd like to welcome the newcomers, and
Hi, Malcolm.
I think there's some new people at White Mountain Temple too, so welcome. And I think it's good to learn Xian meditation. So my mind used to be like, I used to be more petty when I started, and my mind would complain. So now I'm on a level where it doesn't complain, it complains less, and I'm like less like petty. So it's different layers of the samadhi. So if you're talking about making money with Chan, I got like promoted at work because what I did was I listened to a lot of the Master's Dharma talks, and he would talk about the business world and his prior experience. So I would apply that to my life. And then one main rule of the workplace is never complain at work. So then no matter like how hardcore it would be at work, I would never complain. Mm-hmm. And then they promoted me to train new people and stuff like that. And then with my job now, like I just went out and did it and endure the challenges, and then I made it to like 1,000 and 24 rides in 6 months with Lyft and a platinum driver at Lyft, and that's only like the 10% of excuse me, like all of the drivers. So that's my experience, and thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that will helpful. That's one thing we can learn from. Sure, from meditation technique we learn from master. Yes, I agree. But there's something else bigger than that. YouTube comment, please.
Thank you, Master. We have a comment here from T.S. Geppetto. Ha ha. I got lucky in the casino a couple of months ago. I don't know if that counts.
Okay. I think in that talk, Master mentioned about vision, especially like Master Xian, he can enter his samadhi and he can see that the lottery number is coming up next time. That's Master said, because Master Xian have plenty of blessings that he can read that and get rich from that, but he doesn't do it because it's just like coins to him, so he wouldn't do that because he didn't bother to do that because he had a lot of blessing. He doesn't have to do that. But then for us, okay, maybe that have to. Okay, Guayman Temple, I see Sarah raising the hand. Yeah, please speak, Sarah.
Hi, Master. So I don't know how to make more money also. I have the same problem. But maybe making money is related to worldly blessing. So when you sit, you create more blessings. Maybe in that way somehow it is related. When we do spiritual practice, physical world or material world is not necessarily the reflection of my well-being. And that's something that I realize as I meditate. Money is not everything, but we need money.
Yes.
But one of the things what we could do is not wasting money. Sometimes you make a lot of money, but you lose money by wrong judgment or impulsive purchase.
Right. Yes. In case of a blessing during the meditation, so that's one of the way too. But there's something else. Master said that even when he started meditation, he said making money is his focus at that time. I'm not sure so it's true, but then he said if he didn't find that meditation help with his making money, he would stop doing it. He said in the Dharma talk. More YouTube comment? Do we have YouTube comment?
Yes, thank you, Master.
Yes, please.
We have some comments. Jane Clymer says to please share that talk, if you would. Let us know another time.
Okay.
What talk that was.
Okay.
Regarding Great Master Shinhua and also our Master Yonghua. We have a comment here from MT Mirror. Amitabha Master Z, after I gave a sincere offering to the Sangha, a recruiter reached out to me the next day for a position at 1.5 times my salary, and then someone else offered me a business opportunity. I felt it was directly related to meeting with Master Z and making an offering and the blessings that came from it.
Oh, really?
All right.
I didn't know that. No. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Right, it's just a coincidence, I guess. Maybe your blessing somewhere it just come at the right time. Okay, so maybe you want to know Master answer, so I would like to. Is it some okay, Way Mountain Temple comments or would you like that?
Master Z, do you have Zelle? Do you have PayPal? Or any kind of form that we can do monetary donation to you? You have a job right now. I would be really appreciated.
Yes, I don't have all of that.
Don't worry, he's coming down soon.
Oh,
In a
yes.
week
Oh,
or
yes.
2 weeks. You could see
You're
him in
right.
person.
Yeah, number 3, please.
마스터.
Hello, Jumi.
마스터지, 우리가 안 지가 꽤 됐는데 저에게도 좀 복을 주시고요. 미산사로 가시기 전에 복을 좀 주시고요.
Master Z, we have been known each other for a while, so before you go to Way Mountain, please give me some blessings too.
Please, what? Sorry, I couldn't hear. Can you speak?
Please give me some blessings too.
From message?
Blessings.
Oh, from blessing.
제가 많은 돈을 벌게 된다면 일부 영화 스님의 도량에 제가 도네이션할 마음이 충분히 있고요. 네.
If I happen to earn a lot of money, then I am willing to donate some money to Master Yonghwa's temple.
그다음에 이제 일단은 명상을 할수록 뭐 가난해진다, 부자가 된다라는 것에 관한 제 경험은 뭐냐면 한번 끊을까요, 스님?
So I want to share my experience on a saying that if you meditate more, you can become richer.
일단 제가 그냥 수행을 하기 전에는 저는 제가 자니까 사회경제적 지위를 높여야겠다라는 목표가 있었어요. 그러니까 소셜 이코노믹 스테이터스, 소셜 이코노믹 높여야 되기 때문에 남들보다 더 많은 권력을 가져야 되고 더 많은 돈을 벌어야 되는 게 인생의 목표였었는데 명상을 하고 영화 스님을 만나고 영상을 하고 나서 저한테 바뀐 점은 당장 눈앞에 보이는 이득을 위해서 제가 나쁜 업을 짓지 않는 것을 중단하다 보니까 네.
So before cultivation, because I am a lay person, I wanted to raise up my social and economical status to the higher level. I wanted more power and more money. That was my goal. But after starting meditation, I changed. I didn't seek for the profit just in front of me.
그렇기 때문에 이제 돈을 벌기 위해서 또는 권력을 위해서 업을 짓지 않게 되면서 당장 눈에 보일 때는 돈이 좀 줄고 좀 이렇게 파워가 좀 줄 수 있지만 그게 장기적으로 봤을 때는 제가 더 큰 이익을 보고 있고 더 수행에 진전하는 데 복을 쓰고 있다고 생각하고 있습니다. 네.
So I stopped making karma in order to make more money and have more power. But I believe I'm benefiting more. I'm having more bigger benefits, and I'm using my blessings on progressing.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's your choice. Yeah, but if you're happy with your choice, it's okay. It's good. Yeah, Vemos and Meow, please speak.
Okay, Master Ji, the Hong said he is getting poor even if he is keep meditating. So I would say, so how about becoming monk?
No, Hong heard that. Okay. So let's Hong have some. Are you saying something Hong, or like we couldn't hear?
You said
Say that
something?
again, please, Hong.
Master Z, Venerable Xin Miao, I am speechless.
Okay, so here what Master said. Okay, Master said, if you keep meditating, and this at the moment you have a blitz of second, you stop on your thought, and then you become very rich. That's Master said. He gave like example, an analogy of how rich you are. He gave an example of if you have a stupa made out of 7 kind of jewels. So if you enter that samadhi with that kind of no thoughts for just a blitz of second, so you can your wealth will be like you have like the number of that stupa described above. You have like countless of them. That's how rich you are. To be able to enter the samadhi of no thought for just a half of a second. So that's how you become rich. And Master said it's from a sutra, teaching of the Buddha. So I wish I would know about that answer, so I can give the gentleman who asked that question during our session at the park. So no one interested in making money that way. Yeah, it's no one interested. Okay, so anyone have any other question, any comments? Master also say during that talk that because it's during the Chanchi, and because of people who practice to try to enter that kind of samadhi, but if you can support those people, and then if that happened to them, they can enter that samadhi, and you also become rich too because you support them. So there's another way. Maybe it sounds more doable for us to be that way. To support people who cultivate, and Master also said we need a lot of blessing to be able to meditate. It's not easy, but if we feel that we cannot enter that kind of samadhi, we should try to support our other people who cultivate, so we can have a share of that. But also important is that during our support, we try not to bother these people because if somehow we bother them and we stop them from enter samadhi, and we lose our blessing. So that keep in mind. That's how we can create blessing and lose our blessing during our practice. That's important. So, White Mountain Temple, comment, please.
Hi, Master Z.
Hello, Chung.
The other week, last Friday, Master X said that she was referring to anger or hatred about people, and how that's an attachment, and recognizing that. So I kind of have 2 questions related to that. Firstly, what is an attachment? What is that period? Secondly, once we recognize our attachment to specifically hatred, or when we dislike somebody and we just can't let go of it, how do we let go of that attachment when we hate someone?
Okay, here I need help. I never hate anyone. I have no clues. Quite much on temple comment. Maybe that's okay. Please speak. If it's not Jung.
It is not related, Master.
Oh, okay, not related. Okay, so maybe we can talk later. Yeah, maybe I can answer the first part. What's Jung? Do you want to talk about attachment related to anger, or just attachment in general?
We can go either, Master Z.
Okay, either. Maybe that either I can tell my attachment very easy. Attachment to food. Right? Because we attach to flavor. Like we have kind of different preference for certain kind of food. Like I like Vietnamese food. So and like on the table with a lot of different kind of food, maybe we choose certain food than other one, and we prefer that, and so it's shows our attachment to that kind of food, right? Do you recognize that or not?
For me, when you say that, it seems to be like a preference. So I have certain preferences over, Japanese food over Mexican food. But is that an attachment or?
Maybe it's not really attachment, but then maybe attachment is something that we depend on. Maybe more specifically, something depend. Like I can give an example of someone. You can attach to one of your relatives. For example, I'm not sure you attach to any relative, but like I used to attach to my son. Like I can feel like I cannot live without him, something like that. But then when I left home life, then I start to detach from him. So sometimes we feel our dependence on that we attach to. So if we are detached from them, then it can impact our life in some way. I think that shows our attachment to something. Here, number three, please.
마스터께서 예전에 집착에 대해서 설명을 해주셨는데, 괴로움을 동반하는 게 집착이라고 마스터께서 전에 설명을 해주셨었고요. 네.
So Master taught us what the attachments are. He said the attachment comes with the suffering.
그리고 이제 저의 경험은 보통 좀 전에 충이 예를 들어서 했던 것이 싫어하는 것에 대한 집착을 어떻게 해결했냐고 추가적으로 질문을 했었는데, 네.
And Jung just asked about how do you resolve the attachments over what you hate, over the hatred, and my experiences.
마스터께서 싫어하는 것을 계속 직면하게 하면서 싫어하는 마음을 지치게 하셨던 것 같아요. 네.
I think Master made me look into face the situation that I hated continuously, and then he made me very tired about it.
그러니까 집착하는 게 괴로움을 동반한다는 건 우리는 알고 있지만 쉽게 내려놓을 수 없었고 마스터께서 그냥 저의 경험은 피곤하게 하고 지치게 하셨던 것 같아요. 네, 그렇게 싫어하는 마음을 포기하게 만들어 주셨었어요. 저의 경험은 그랬어요.
So attachments come with suffering, and even though it comes with suffering, I cannot let go of them easily. So what Master made me do was he made me very tired of that suffering, so I would give up and let go.
그래서 두 번째 다른 싫어하는 것이 또 생겼을 때는 첫 번째 그 피곤했던 경험을 생각해서 좀 더 처음보다는 조금 더 쉽게 내려놓게 그렇게 마스터께서 훈련시켜 주셨던 게 저의 경험이었습니다. 이상입니다.
So when the second attachment came, I remember those experiences that I was very tired of that attachment, so I could let go easier the second time. That was my experience. Thank you.
Can you be more specific about that attachment, or it's just general things? Yeah, it's up to you. If it's too personal, then you don't want to say it's okay.
예를 들면 제가 좀 자주 하는 표현은 경계가 없는 거에 대한 좀 집착이 있었어요. 네, 그러니까 그게 무슨 뜻이냐면 불단을 닦아야 되는 타올이 따로 있어야 되고 뮤직 스탠드나 테이블을 닦아야 되는 타올이 별도로 있어야 된다는 게 제가 기존에 갖고 있는 약간 그냥 기준선, 상식선이거든요. 네.
So, for example, one of my attachment is that I was bothered by there was no boundaries. Means that I believe, let's say we have a towel to clean in the Buddha hall. I believe that the towel cleaning up the altar and towel cleaning the music stand should be a different towel. And I think that's the common knowledge to me.
또 다른 좀 더 쉬운 예로는 우리가 GCR이나 MMBM을 할 때 오퍼링하는 플라워를 이렇게 하는 트레이와 키친에서 쓰는 트레이를 저의 기준에서는 분리해서 사용해야 된다라고 생각은 저는 하거든요. 네.
And the easier example is that when we do, let's say we do GCR or MMBR, when we do the offering, we use a tray. And I believe that the trays used in the offering and then the tray used in the kitchen should be a different tray.
그래서 저는 제가 살아왔던 교육받고 저의 가정 교육은 그랬는데 영화 스님 사찰에서 그런 경우를 경험하면서 처음에 굉장히 제가 사실은 번뇌로웠었거든요. 네, 제 경험이 한 5년 전에, 4년 전에. 네. 근데 지금은 괜찮아요.
So, per my education, I was learned so. But after coming to Master's Yonghua Temple, I was very, very bothered by it. So this was 4 to 5 years ago, but now I'm okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Let's we have White Mountain Temple comments, please.
Hello, Master Z. I just want to share my point of view about the attachment. So our seven consciousness are the one that filter through information. It's a like or dislike, hate, or love. So behind our suffering, Master say if we dig deep into it, behind our suffering, this is where our attachment come from, which means we fond of something, we crave of something that if we don't have it, we tend to suffer from it. So Buddha taught us that life is suffering, and then behind that suffering, there's an attachment. If you can resolve that attachment, then you won't suffer from whatever that attachment costs you anymore. So liking the food, like for example, the food, if you eat it once and then you don't seek for it again, it's not like an attachment. But if you eat it, the food is so good that you want it for the second time, the third time, therein lies that is attachment. Me, I like boys. So that is my suffering, the source of my suffering and my attachment and my stupidity. I could not give up on that. So.
Okay, thank you, Ho. I think what's those examples, maybe I think Chung is more clear about what an attachment is, right? So.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Then maybe you try to fast. Did you have to fast before?
What are you guys trying to? Why does this get me to fasting?
Because
fast.
Maybe when we fast, we can see our attachment to food, because we get hungry and then we suffer from our not having food for a few days.
I'll try to fast one day when you're here at Wait.
Okay. YouTube comment, please.
Thank you, Master. Where did it go? There was a comment from Jane Clymer, and it of course now it's vanished. But there it is. She says regarding attachments to hatred. She says bowing reduces hatred, if that's a concern. Bowing. No. He doesn't want to do it. Oh my God.
Come on, talk. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll be straight. Give me a break. Bowing, reducing hatred, like, no way. Because we bow here all the time, and if you're honest with yourself and with what you observe from other people and their behavior towards each other, I don't feel that the behavior of some of us, with all the bowing, takes away the hatred and agitation inside of us. Theoretically, I understand that it does, but I'm less interested in theory than in the reality of how we treat each other. And so, to that point, I would disagree.
Okay. Wayman Temple question or comments?
Hello. Okay. My experience, I had a lot of hatred when I came in, and then the Chan helped me out with that. So that was a process. And then for the bowing, I highly recommend the 6 a.m. bowing with Venerable XM. I'm going to be there 6 a.m. on Monday, so recommend.
More bowing, okay. Yes, Brady, please speak, Brady.
Good morning, Master.
Hello, Brady.
I think in regard to bowing, perhaps helping you extinguish hatred, it could help in the sense that you're honoring a tradition in Buddhism of humility. You're showing that you're not too big, too proud, too important to bow to someone, and in this case, Buddha. And in so doing, this might tamper down your sense of smug self-righteousness in hating somebody. You may think, well, maybe what I believe about this person's life isn't true and I ought to just keep my mouth shut. Just an...
Yes, I sort of agree with Brady. Yeah, I think bowing can help a little bit because it's part of, if we bow with the repenting mind, it can reduce our, maybe we hate someone because our past karma with them or our privilege, something, yeah, we don't know the cause of that, but it's in the sense of repentance, because we have bad karma with someone, we repent, we can reduce that kind of karma, and it may reduce our the hatred towards someone. Yes, another YouTube comment, please.
Thank you, Master. Jung, I think when they're talking about bowing, when Jane was talking about bowing, she was talking about the ritual that we have when we continually bow, this at 6 a.m. and so forth. She says it works after bowing 20,000 bows. I did it.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, it's 20,000 bows, very tough. Wow. I remember Master told me to do 10,000. I couldn't reach 10,000 with the stop somehow. We have number 2 here, please. Our gentleman here want to speak.
The way I look at people is that everyone goes through experiences in life, and they pick up beliefs and definitions from society. So I just look at people as running programs. It's just, you can't really judge people for their experiences.
I see. Yeah, but then, so when you have that kind of view, you feel, how do you feel about that? You feel judged, or you feel that, that the way of society everyone function?
Say it again.
So you see that because the people adopt their view from society, right? So you feel, when you have a certain kind of view, you feel, okay, you feel judged.
I'm never bothered by other people because I just know people have beliefs and definitions about things. So it's like the way their thoughts, their emotions, their actions just reflect, what they've gone through in life. So it's not personal.
Right. Yeah, but then in this case of Jung, because I think he's bothered by that. He bothered by, right, Jung? You feel bothered. You have the fear of hatred towards someone, right? Otherwise, it doesn't matter. You just, why? I hate someone, so I hate someone. You don't need to do anything about that. But here, you don't want that to happen, right? So you want to do something else differently.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So if you, like you said, if people have certain kind of view, and then they just satisfy what they have, so that is okay. Right? But in this case, this gentleman, he's not satisfied with his status, so he want to do this thing differently, so that he's asking for help. I'm not sure that that isn't relevant to what you said. Okay, you can speak anytime if you want. So Way Mountain Temple question, please.
Hi, Master. We have only 5 minutes, so I will say really quickly.
Okay, please.
In my case, I don't know. It was like a magic, but it's very practical. I follow Master over 10 years, and I follow his instructions, not 100%. I listen to his Dharma talks, and also if there's any available program that I could attend and I like, then I attend and I participated. I have a secret. Some people know that I really had a lot of hatred and an anger toward my husband. Whatever the reason, I thought it wasn't justified that why he gets angry at me without, I didn't do anything. That's my attitude. And then over the time, I start to recognize that how I respond back to his anger. I respond back with bigger anger and to suppress him. And after that happens, I look at myself and I feel very sad and feel really disappointed. And then I felt like I could deal with this better way because it's not resolving the problem. And then I cultivate more, I listen to Master, and then I start to learn how to let go of this anger and hatred toward my husband. And even if he acts certain way, even if I think that I don't deserve to receive that kind of behavior. And up to the point, there was a big revolution about 3 or 4 years ago that something happened, something clicked, and I'm not so angry at him anymore. And even if he behaves certain way, I just look at him and then I don't respond back as anger anymore. And then I'm up to the point now that I could feel that when he does certain things that I don't like, I recognize right away. And then when I recognize it, I try to drop it. So that way the things doesn't get escalated and it doesn't respond back with the anger or hatred. I think it's very practical, but it's just magical. It just happened that way. I just learned how to not to react, anger or the hatred. And those behavior I recognize and I wanted to get rid of it. And then many tests, I went through a lot of tests, a lot of incidents, but I got better and better at it as the time went.
Okay, thank you very much, Sarah. That is very helpful information. I think it's a long time, right? You have to go through a long time to get to change the how your mind react to your hatred, and then actually I think the blessing through your practice help a lot. I think so. It's not just that easy to be able to drop that hatred. Not that simple. I think create blessing is important in that process too. That help you to materialize what you want to do with your practice. If we have a White Mountain Temple comment, please speak.
Master Z, so I think as you know and Temple also know that I have struggling with my identity when I first came to the Temple, all of it also due to hatred of me toward my mother. She's the one who create pretty much hell for me. That every day living in her house feels like living in a prison. And so when carry that pain caused me to find a way to trying to escape from that reality. So I found Buddhism has mechanism and talk about the suffering in general. And so I had a chance to meet with Master, cultivated with Master for a long time. And that pain still carry on, but up to today, it's still there, but then it has been lessened a lot through cultivation. I remember that driving with Master, with Venerable Xian on freeway, she asked me if I were calling her. Had I called my mom to talk to her, and I told her, please don't talk about it, because it was so painful. I didn't want to talk about it. And I have been stopped communicating with her for like 4 years. And gradually, as I do work for the temple, I translate, I bow, I did everything I can. So one day, I took the courage. She called me again. She told me again during the time that I tried to on Freeway 60. She asked, did you call your mom? And then at that time, I say, I'm still hurt. So I recognized that I was hurt. And later on, through cultivations, on Mother Day, I think last year, I had the courage to pick up the call, to call her. And the first thing that she told me was that, thank you so much for calling. And then what have I done to cause you so much pain? As a mother, I would not like to do that to my own son. So if anything, please let me know. But that moment, I wanted to tell her all of what I've been through, but I could not, because I see, it's interesting this time that I see that she's suffering so much. She's so suffering that the hate or the anger that I have with her is sort of like resolved on that point, when I see that she's so suffering so much. So I don't want to add on to her suffering. So through cultivations, all I'm saying, everything that we do, recognize it, that we have that problem, and we wanted to work toward the problem, and eventually over the time, it will get better. So with me right now, even though I cannot call her every week, but then from time to time, I was able to talk to her. So that's how I see my problem, and I gradually is still in the progress of resolving my issue.
Okay, thank you so much, Hồng, for sharing that very personal and your courage to do that. And congratulations, you were able to do that. Hopefully, Chung will find some helpful information from the story of Sarah and Hồng. Thank you so much, everyone. We stop today. Namo Mito Pho. Thank you.